let me be clear. You know, in the Arab world, these Arabs are very aggressive by nature. And it's because of their weather. It's very hot there. Let me go back a bit. When I was a cook, I worked as a cook for 3 years. Then the rest of these years I've been a delivery guy on a bike. And I used
that's why you fell in love with the motor something.
Yes.
Yeah, with bikes.
With bikes.
That's why you named yourself the Ugandan
biker. Yes.
Yeah.
So,
by the way, guys, before you continue,
yes, please.
I want you to start a YouTube channel, brother.
Yes.
Maybe you could give people content about the house.
Yes.
About constructing a house in Uganda.
Yes.
I believe people will need more information.
Yes.
Because right now we are rushing into it.
Yes.
So we are going to create a YouTube channel and he'll be bringing up content for you guys.
Yes.
By the time the channel is ready, I will share it. Or if it is ready by the time I upload this video, you'll find it in the comment section. Sorry, in the comment section and also in the description.
Yes. Thank you very much, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you. Yes.
So you are a delivery guy.
Yes. So when I finished working, I got tired of the kitchen. It was very hectic. By the way, we Ugandans are very hardworking. So I see a lot of foreigners here saying Ugandans are lazy. Here you pay them small money. You pay them $100 per month,
and you say they are lazy.
And you say they are lazy.
And you can't even pay someone that money back in your country.
Yes, but me when I was in Qatar, I was working that back station. It's supposed to, we have to be there 3 people. But I was managing it only one Ugandan.
How serious?
For 3 years. And everything was moving smoothly. Every time they used to take me for a course, I could come back when it's like a kraal. Where cows stay, very dirty. But you have 3 people there struggling, But they had me, one Ugandan. Everything is moving on.
I think your bosses liked you
very much. That's why let's call it a promotion, because I was tired after 3 years physically. It was demanding. So
yeah, I remember the times we started speaking online.
Yes.
When we became friends, you were telling me, "Hey, bro, I feel I'm tired. I want to come back home."
Yes. So we had the company wanted drivers. So the chance they give it to the employees first. But your manager is the one who must recommend you. Yes. So when I talked to my manager. My manager he was called Mr. Ihab Mukhtar. He went back to Egypt. He was an Egyptian. So I told him, you know what, I'm tired. He told me, you know what, I'm going to make you a cashier. Then later, I'll make you a supervisor. Then I was like, I've worked for this guy for 3 years in this station alone. By the time I reached to that supervisor position, I've been like, that will be like 3 more years. And I saw it was a long journey. So I told him, you know what, there's this opportunity of a delivery guy. We went for money. So in delivery, you don't only look at salary alone.
People tip you.
So people were tipping me 800,000 per month.
Are you serious?
Yes, in a month I could get tips of 800,000. Now
$200.
That was my salary. Remember?
First.
So because from 1st to 15th, if I get 400 Qatar riyals, that's 800,000 Ugandan shillings. I knew now that at the end of the month I'll have 800,000 shillings. You understand? So I saw it was a better opportunity. So I talked to him. He said no problem. He signed the recommendation letter. The next day they called us for interviews. I didn't know how to ride a bike. But every time I used to finish duty and I go back to the accommodation, I had my friends who are Ugandans who could ride those bikes. So they used to teach me. Take a number biri, balancing.
Let me tell you something funny, bro.
Yes.
You remind me of the time I was working in UNRWA.
Yes.
I once worked with UNRWA.
Yeah.
I was working in the central stores of UNRWA.
Yes.
So one time they brought forklifts.
Yes.
And they were training the operators there.
Yes.
So I went and I sneaked into the workshop.
Yes.
as an operator.
Yes, yes.
So I sat, they were teaching them everything.
Yes.
I even had my notebook. That time I didn't know how to drive.
Yes.
After the teaching, the theory, we went into practical.
Yes.
Remember, I'm a casual worker.
Yes.
Bro, I didn't have any knowledge about driving. There's a certain gentleman I reached out to, we were working with him.
Yes.
He was a senior operator there. He was my friend. So I told him, you know what the truth is? I want to learn this machine. We are going for a test, but
yes.
I don't have any knowledge.
Yes.
He told me, you keep around, I'm going to teach you. Bro, he taught me everything.
Yes.
Imagine. Then, on the day of the test,
yes,
I passed the test.
Because of
he was there in the background telling me on the day of testing.
Yes.
Was Lawrence, calm down.
Yes.
Calm down.
Be calm.
Yeah. The accelerator, be gentle on it.
Yes.
Calm down. Don't panic. Bro, I drove the forklift.
Like a professional.
Like a professional. So you're reminding me of that moment.
That's called determination, my friend. Yeah. Determination. As long as you're determined, you can do anything. You know? So you had the determination. Yeah. That's what I had also. You know, I trained like for 4 days. You know, only balancing. Then the day for the test, the trainer came. He just tells you drive from here up to there and come back. Then it takes you go to driving school. Yeah,
that's what also they told us.
Yes.
You drive from here, reverse.
Yeah.
You try to go in this corner, take a corner.
Those are the basics.
Yeah, now you load some
yes,
stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know? So we went to the driving school for 1 month. Yes, you know. First week you do that test on paper. Then the 3 weeks you do practicals driving. On the last day, the police captain comes. You have to wear your jacket, gloves, knee helmets, your helmet on the top. Then you ride. You go to the roundabout, put on the indicator. When you're leaving, switch off. Then you come back, park, put the stud down, get off. Then it says you've passed. You go inside, you get your driving license.
Wow.
Then the moment you get your driving license, you know, in Qatar, they have big roads. Not like roads we have here. You see that highway you have, There they have like one side, it's like 6 to 7 lanes, you know?
Wow.
And they don't refuse bikes. Yes. Because as we used to use Hondas.
What's the maximum speed there?
The maximum top speed, you must not exceed 80.
Okay.
Yes. They have those cameras on the radars.
Yeah, no wonder that's why they allow bikes.
Yes. When you go above 80, it snaps a picture. Then you get a fine. Yes. You can check on the phone, you check your number plate of the bike, you put your phone number, it shows you if you have a penalty or not. If you have, you go to the police, you clear.
You clear, okay.
Yes.
They don't arrest you?
No arresting.
Unless you don't clear the penalty.
No, it's very hard. You know, in Qatar things are organized.
Okay.
Yes, because the jobs we get here, you sign a contract. So the police deals with the company. They don't deal with an individual. So the company calls you, tells you, you know what? You have a fine. You can pay. At times the company pays, then they deduct on your salary. They're very organized people.
Wow, so it is systematic.
Yes.
Okay.
So I worked there. After the kitchen, I went to the bike up to the time I left in 2022 January. Yes.
Earlier on, I asked you a question about your experience in Qatar and why many people, especially Africans, ladies being specific, die from there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, at times it's bad luck. You know, Arabs are very aggressive people. Very aggressive. So it depends on the nature of you as an individual. Because when you're signing the contract, they tell you, can you work under pressure? There's that segment. I remember they used to ask us that question. can you work under pressure? And I was like, yeah, no problem, I can. But when we reached there, my friend, we worked with Egyptians. You know, Egyptians are in management. You can't see these Arabs, the Qataris, you can't see them. So these people shout and back, you know. So it's up to you to put your ego down and relax. You throw your ego out of the window. Those people don't care who you are. For them, they brought you, they paid your ticket, they paid your visa, they paid your medical. They want you to work. They don't want you to start games. So most of these girls that go, some, when they go there and they see that pressure, some of them bring that ego. Me, they don't shout at me. Don't do this to me, you know. And some Arabs, they take that as a disrespect. So some, they beat them, some, okay, I won't say killed, because those people who die, at times, the biggest number, some of them get sick. Yes. Why? Because there you work a lot. Especially those girls, they don't have a day off, you know. They don't sleep. They sleep a few hours, you know, 4 to 5 hours a day. You know, you work from Monday to Monday. So some just get sick.
The body gets tired.
Yes, gets tired. And you know the body, when you have some illness, it comes up, people die. You know. I won't say that I know any Ugandan was killed by an Arab. I won't stand here and lie you. I don't know anyone.
But you've seen stories online.
But I've seen those stories online. But don't believe everything you see there. Yes. Don't, if you get a job opportunity, you know you're here, you're not working. You have no job. You're poor. If an opportunity comes and you're young, you're 19, you're 20, 21, you go and work. Money is there. You just have to be disciplined. You have to be motivated to work, determined. And you know what you want. Anywhere they will mistreat you. Anywhere. Anywhere you go. You may go to any neighboring country here. They will mistreat you. So they don't listen to those people who tell you that when you go to Arab countries, those people are bad, blah, blah, blah. You won't find everyone smiling there. You just have to, you have to be determined, and you say, this is what I want, and I'm going to make it happen, no matter what. Yes. I was with my bosses for 8 years. I never shouted at any boss. They may have shouted at me, but I never shouted at them. But I got many opportunities. Because me, you know, I had my friends who are Kenyans. We used to work in the kitchen. It's called Kevo. He works in Sheraton, in Qatar. One day we were very stressed at work. Guys were very tough. You know, those Egyptians shout a lot. And they were putting a lot of pressure on him. And I told him, you know what, man? Focus on what? On the money. Don't focus on them. Don't focus on them. Focus on the money. The money you came to make here, that's what you must focus on. But if you put your energy on those people, you will fail. Yes. And in this world, most people want to see you fail. Yes. They want to see you fall. Yes. Because in the kitchen, we had a lot of problems, my friend. People could shout orders in the restaurant, in the reception, at in the front house. You have to answer them that, yes, coming up, you know. Okay. And these guys who used to work, because we have a lot of competition, different nationalities. Picture kitchen, you have a Filipino, a Kenyan, an Egyptian, an Indian, a Nepali, a Ugandan. There's a lot of competition. You have to be on your A game, my friend. You have to be on your A game. And me, I played my A game, my friend, very well. I was in a section, 3 people. I managed it. Only one person for 3 years. Only day shift. They could not change my shift. Why? Because when they could bring these 3 people, these people could, you know, fail to deliver. Because when in fast food, it's fast food. When food should take at least 30 minutes when it's ready. When it's too late, it's 30 minutes. Yes. When somebody comes and orders a burger, that's like 5 minutes top. It must be ready. So you have to be on your A game. You must make sure your fryers are ready. There is shortening. Oil is called shortening. It's hot enough. You know where your chicken is, where your fries are, your nuggets, your everything. You have to be on your A game.
On time.
For me personally, the Gulf countries taught me a lot. The work ethic we have here in Uganda, it's not the same there. Here things are a little bit relaxed. Let's say at work, the managers, you have the bosses are lenient. You can come late. In Uganda, let me not bash my country, but
no, let's be honest. Be honest.
Yes, but this is where you see in certain companies, you find people bathing at work. Bathing. They bring sandals at work. You understand? You find people in sandals.
Yeah.
In the evening when they're going home, they shower at work.
Imagine.
Imagine things like that. So when I went abroad, people are strict. Things are on time. I signed a contract here. It was a 5-year contract, but it's a 5-year contract, but every 2 years you sign. I think it's like an extension. Yeah, either you're tired, you can stop. If you want to continue, you sign again 2 more years.
Okay, so they give you 2 years.
Yes.
Either you want to discontinue or continue.
Yes.
You can choose after 2 years.
Yes, but the whole, let's say the visa they give you is a
5-year visa.
Yes, let's say.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 5-year visa. So I signed a contract showing how much money I was going to get per month. I think, I used Middle East consultants. They were in Tank Hill, Muyenga, their offices. They're the ones that took us. We were 145 Ugandans at that time when we left. We had cashiers. Those were girls mainly. We had cooks. Me, I was a cook. And we had bike drivers, border guys. Yes. So those guys.
So in Qatar, they also have borders?
No, they do delivery, food delivery.
Oh, food delivery.
Like
Uber Eats,
yes,
Jumia food.
Yes. So I signed a contract as a cook. I was going to get 800,000 per month.
Ugandan shillings. That's like $200.
That's like $200. I signed that contract.
Okay.
So in Qatar riyals, that money was 1,200 QR. 1,200 Qatar riyals.
Their currency is that strong, bro?
Yes, our currency in Uganda is weak. Why? Because we don't have a lot of dollars coming in the country. The only thing,
foreign exchange.
Yes, the only thing that can bring dollars in this Uganda is tourism. Yes.
We have oil now.
Oil will bring dollars, but not now. It will start when they start the extraction and start exporting. That's when the dollars will come in. But let's say Dubai. In Dubai, the biggest dollar earning business that brings in dollars in Dubai is tourism.
And imagine, Dubai, 30 years back was a desert.
It was a desert.
They turned that desert into an oasis.
Yes, and here in Uganda, by the way, let me tell you this if you don't know, in East Africa, or let's say the whole of Africa, Uganda is gifted by nature. It's a fact. We have, let me break it down for you, if you don't know. We have 53% of the world's gorillas in the whole world. They're all
the population.
They're all here in Uganda. There are only 3 countries that have them. It's Uganda,
Rwanda, and Burundi. Congo, yeah.
Yes. So now, let's say bird species. We have 11% of the world's bird species.
Are you serious?
Yes. Of the world's bird species. Yes. When it's winter, they fly
to Uganda.
Why? Because
when it's winter in Europe.
they fly.
How many miles are those, bro?
Man,
But we are like in thousands and thousands of miles.
You know why?
From Europe.
From Europe, they come here.
Wow.
You know why? Because Uganda is a catchment area. Why? We have swamps.
Catchment area. What's that? The English is not English.
Okay, they let's say the home.
Okay.
Where they get food, you know. We have the swamps. We have the lakes, Lake Victoria.
The forests.
The forests. The flora and fauna. You know, Uganda has a tropical climate. We have that tropical rainforest. We have East Africa's grasslands. They're all here, you know. So we have a mixture.
So we are a full package.
Yes, we are a full package. You know, we have the Renzoris. It's a technical mountain. Yes, technical. When you're climbing it, it's not a straight.
You have to go around.
Yes, technical.
Meander around.
Yes, and it's snow capped.
Yeah.
And we are on the equator. Most countries that are on the equator are hot, but because we're on a higher altitude, the highest altitude in Uganda is 5,109 meters above sea level. Those are the Renzoris. There is snow on top the whole year, you know. Then the lowest point is 613.
Below sea level.
11, yes.
That's the Rift Valley.
Below sea level. So Uganda is relatively, it rains, you know, in Uganda it can be raining now. After 5 minutes, you see the sun out, you know.
You're right.
Yes. Our soils are fertile, man. Have you ever eaten the pineapple of Uganda? My friend, it's like honey, you know. It's honey.
That's why President Museveni carries pineapples wherever he travels.
Yes.
I think you saw that video.
Yes, I saw.
He said, whenever I'm traveling, I have to carry my own food.
Yes. Here, pineapples are like honey. They like honey.
They are very sweet.
Even if you go to Kenya, I saw a video in Kenya, I think it was Kisumu. Someone was selling pineapples and he separates them, those of Uganda and those of Kenya.
Yeah, I've been to Kenya.
Yes.
I know that.
Yes, you first eat those of Kenya, then they tell you, taste that of Uganda.
And then it will be totally different.
Yes, and avocado. One avocado, it's like 1 kilogram. You know, you cut it inside, it's yellow. You know, we have fertile soil. Even if you go to Kampala, our capital city, and you take a banana plant, you put it there, it will grow.
In the city center.
Yes. Almost 99% of this country is fertile.
Okay.
Yes.
So back to our topic.
Yes. You know, I love Uganda so much, so that's why I went that side. So when I signed my contract of 800,000 per month, I reached there. I started working as a cook. Yes, I was trained on job. I started with marination. Marination. I know chefs know that language. Yes, you get meat, you put the spices. Yes, you put in the refrigerator. Then when the cook comes in the morning, just picks and cooks. Yes. So I started with marination. Then I went to the back house. You know, in the kitchen is divided in 3 parts. We have the back house, mid of the house, and front of the house. So I found a Filipino guy. He's called Michael. He's my friend up to now. I asked him, which is the hardest part in this kitchen? He told me it's called the breading station. Those people who work in KFC know what I'm talking about. That's where they get the chicken and mix it in the flour.
Oh.
Yes. You see, when you buy KFC, those wrinkles, that's where they're made. You know, you bread, you put in water, you shake, you put back in the flour, you mix, you know, you pick in the basket, you shake, you pour, you put on the net. You know, you put piece by piece. You break the thighs, you remove the blood, you turn the wings behind. You know, I'm passionate about this. So that's why
why don't you start a restaurant?
That's the plan.
You specialize in that here in Uganda.
Yes,
you can start a serious food chain around the country.
Yes, that's what I'm planning. It's we are in the plans, by the way.
Okay, that's good to know.
So after a few months there in Qatar, like 5 months, then the dollar skyrocketed. Then it turned out that 1,200 QR was equivalent to 1.2 Ugandan shillings. You know? So that's where, after like 5 months, that's when I started now saving seriously, because I used to know how much money I'm going to get in a year. Let's say I'm going to get around 13 million shillings in a year. So I knew what to do with the money. Yes.
So the house has been built entirely on the money you made from Qatar?
Yes. All the money I made in Qatar is here.
Well,
so
the story is interesting, but the sun is down.
Yes, yes.
And it's getting dark.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, I don't know if people want more of his story.
Yes.
If you want more of his story, I'll come back and we make another video.
Yes.
Yeah, bro.
Pretty much.
Thank you so much for sharing your inspiring journey.
Wow.
And for putting up such a structure.
Yes. Thank you.
Honestly,
very much.
I believe it's going to inspire many of us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure.
Yeah.
Yes, it's my pleasure, by the way. It's been a dream. You know, I've been waiting for you for a long, long time.
A dream meeting
me.
me.
Yes, I've been dreaming to meet you. You know, I went through a depression. When I came, when I lost my mom, as I told you in the video. You know, I went back to factory settings, you know, to zero. So to see, you know, how to move ahead, you know. And I told you, you know, I'm home, I'm chilling, I'm seeing what to do. So since 2022 January, this is, I think, I last made a video 1 year ago. There's a channel I had, it's called Ugandan Biker. It had a few videos, like 8 videos there. Yes. So I've been offline for a year now.
Wow.
Yes.
So are you planning to go back to Qatar sometime?
No. I'm done with working abroad.
Okay.
Yes.
You're settling here?
Yes, I want to settle here home. Yes, I have plans, you know, businesses that are coming up. Right now, I'm currently running a tailoring business. It was my mom's work.
Okay.
You know, we make fly traps. So we supply to the government, we supply national parks, these people who have lodges.
Wow.
Yes. So
but
that's what
is it
I'm doing
okay
now.
Sharing your contact in case people want such services?
Yes, it's okay. Right now I use her contacts.
Okay.
Yes, it's in MTN.
Who is the person with the contacts?
It's me.
Okay.
Yes, I use her phone numbers. It's 0774 1583 62. That's MTN, and Airtel is 0704 90 23 89.
Yeah, you start with the country code if you need him, plus 256 then.
Yes, so if you have fly infestation, you know, they bring a disease, which is very, very dangerous. You know, you start dozing, eventually you drop dead. You know, very dangerous. So if you have cows,
there are many on the islands.
Yes, especially islands. You know, so we make them at home. We treat them. My mom was an entomologist. She used to work with the Ministry of Agriculture for over 25 years.
Okay.
So she was retired, and she trained all of us how to make them. So we treat, then we supply.
You supply. Yes. That's good.
Yes.
Yeah, so tell them to subscribe to the channel and also to yours.
Yes, please subscribe to UG Connect.
Yeah.
This is a brother. This is my brother here.
Yes.
You know, I've been following him for a long time since he started.
Since I started.
Yes, yeah. I was pushing him, you know, because I was also pushing my channel by then. Since I was working at the same time, and I said, you know, when I go to Uganda, it will give me a boost also. So please subscribe to UG Connect. Please like, follow, subscribe, you know. Reach out, you know.
Yeah.
Yes. Put a comment in the comment section, you know, for any changes, what you like to be, what you want to see, any changes you need to see. And I have also a YouTube channel coming up soon. We shall
Yeah, we are going to start the channel right now, immediately after the video.
Yes. Thank you very much. We shall put the link in the description below.
Yeah.
Then the videos I can bring you, it's real estate. And maybe about gardening, this tropical garden. How to build. I planted all this, myself. I had the picture. On how to build this garden. So I'll give you tips if you want to start a tropical garden, building cost, the pros and cons, in construction. Then later I'll go to different properties, then show you around, That's what I'm going to bring you guys. So stay tuned.
So kindly go support my brother.
Yes.
Let's be part of his journey.
Yes.
He's one of the people who started with me.
Yes.
Like when I put up the first video in this channel, UG Connect, he's one of the people who came to watch my videos first. Then I saw him consistently in the comment section, and he was always there supporting, watching, liking the videos. So it's time we give back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so I think we end the video here. It's been nice meeting you, brother, finally.
It's been my
pleasure. And I'm wishing you all the best in your projects.
Thank you very much, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Asante sana.
Okay.
Mungu abariki.
Abariki sana.